So what you're looking at here is my makeshift standing desk, and the reason why I built it is because I'm reviewing this treadmill right here. It's the Kingsmith Walking Pad R2, and it's shaped and designed to allow you to use it underneath walking desks or as a standalone treadmill. The question is it any good? Folks, we're about to find out. Let's kind of go over the design of this Walking Pad R2 by Kingsmith. Like I said, it's got that modular design. It does have this handles that you can extract or put down on the bottom if you want to put it underneath the standing desk. There is the pad. This whole thing folds up, and I'll show you that in a bit. But it is a very modular type of treadmill, something that you can store away when you want. You can even dock your smartphone on there. There is an LCD display, kind of hard to see over here because of the reflections, but it will tell you your speed. There's an automatic mode, a manual mode, and it can be controlled by a controller or on an app on your phone. I mentioned a modular design. Look, you can see these wheels on the bottom. That's because you can fold this entire thing up. It can sit upright and you can move it around like if it was like luggage. And I'll show you that in just a bit. Never seen a design of a treadmill like this before. I wanted to use it as a standing desk. I don't have a standing desk, but I am handy, so I made a makeshift one with what I could find. I totally MacGyvered this just to try it out to see if I could walk and type. I'm not the best typer as is, but I still was able to kind of concentrate, look at stuff online, and I'm moving. I'm getting my steps in, and that's what I think really is something that people want to consider for this one. Now let's talk about folding it up. There are these latches on the side of the handles because what you have to do is fold right from the middle. This is a crazy design that you can fold it like that, and then the handles you would want to push down. I had a little bit of issue when I was doing this just because this is like the first time that I'm putting these down, but I know that those handles are supposed to collapse, and it just took a little bit of getting used to. It's just a little bit large. You just kind of have to shake it and then boom. Kind of like luggage, typical luggage. When you want to collapse it, it can get stuck and jammed, so you just got to loosen it up. And after that, you can just move it around. It weighs about 90 pounds. It can handle somebody that weighs up to 240 pounds. But at 90 pounds with that angle on those wheels, it's super easy to carry, and it stands upright. So this is what it looks like when you have it upright. It doesn't take too much real space. You could put it against the wall. Say you have like a modular kind of gym room that you also use to for other purposes. You can just kind of push this away. It only takes about a minute or two to fully extend out, and if you want to get up and running for a workout, and then you can put it away. So if you live in a small space, you don't have to have those massive treadmills, and I'll even show you what mine looks like, something I'm trying to get rid of. But super easy to move around and navigate. And now I want to show you what happens when you want to use it. So here's how fast you can put it together. Essentially, you just got to drop it. You have to then open up those levers on each side to extend the handles, and the handles will then sit like that. It actually knows when the handles are down, and it will go at a slower speed under a walking desk. So you can't be running and be under a walking desk. So I extended out the platform, locked the handles in, and now I'm opening up on each side. And what this does is this allows me to push the handles all the way up. So you have to kind of loosen it up, and then watch this. Presto Kazingo, the handle is now up, and then you want to lock that back in so it doesn't come and collapse on you. Like I mentioned, there are no controls of adjusting the speed or anything on the handles because of this design. It does come with a remote control. I didn't have that. They didn't give it to me for this review, but there's another way to control it is through an app. So you have to download an app, and then you can have it working. There is that safety pin that always has to be in for it to operate, and they want you to clip it onto yourself to operate for a safety. Here's a difference. Look, here's my old school treadmill, this Reebok one that I bought in like 2000, and compared to the Walking Pad R2. Big difference in terms of the size, and of course the Walking Pad can fold up, whereas my treadmill can't. And that's why I want to get rid of it, because I just don't use it anymore, folks. If you know me, you know that I've adopted jump rope as a lifestyle, and so that's why I don't need it. But nevertheless, I have a lot of experience running on treadmills, especially in this room, so I wanted to give it a try, especially at that max speed. It can go up to 12 kilometers an hour. So I wanted to see what's it like to run at 12 kilometers indoors on the Walking Pad R2 that folds. Now, a couple of things I want you to notice. Here I'm using the app to increase the speed, It's slowly getting faster, so my walking speed is going to get faster up into the point where I can't walk anymore, and then I have to start with the light jog. But I was interested about was it long enough? You know, if you have a long stride, you might have some issues, but I was still able to run, get a good pace, felt pretty comfortable. But look how everything is rocking. I don't know if that's the pad that I'm running on. It's not on a hard surface, but the middle part of that platform is totally, you can tell that's the weakest point. As you're running, you can feel it kind of collapsing on you, but that's just inherent in the design. You have to make those compromises to get something portable like this. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this review of the WalkingPad R2 by Kingsmith. If you did, please like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Perfect! If you have a standing desk and you're a good typer, you can get your steps in and get a full workday in as well. I'm Andy Baryer, Handy Andy from Handy Andy Media. Of course, like, subscribe, leave your comments below. And folks, we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.